Hey everyone, welcome to Great Day Radio's Political Correctness Podcast, The Unspoken Battle, a Memorial Day Confession. I'm DJ Mikey D, and today it's just me, talking to you from a place of raw honesty. This isn't a celebration, this is a reality check. The smell of charcoal smoke hits my nose, and for a split second I'm not standing in a backyard. I'm back in a dusty Ford operating base, the air thick with burning rubber and cordite. That's the reality of Memorial Day for a combat veteran with PTSD. And I know I'm not alone in this, so let's dive in. While America fires up the grill and celebrates the unofficial start of summer, thousands of us are retreating into the shadows. The fireworks don't sound like celebration, they sound like incoming rounds. The happy Memorial Day greetings don't feel festive, they sting like salt in an unhealed wound. I've been there. I've stood in a crowd smiling while inside my heart was pounding out of my chest because a kid popped a balloon. It's not dramatic. It's survival. There's a massive cultural disconnect here. For the public, this day means sales, beach trips, and a day off work. For us, it's a somber anniversary of ghosts. It's survivor's guilt. It's hypervigilance in crowds where every exposed back feels like a threat. The environment becomes a sensory minefield. A loud laugh can trigger a fight-or-flight response, and the scent of barbecue smoke can bypass logic and hit the emotional core like a freight train. You don't choose it. It just happens. Let me break this down for you. I remember one Memorial Day, maybe 5 years ago. I was at a friend's barbecue. Everyone was laughing, kids were running around, and I was standing by the grill, trying to breathe. The smoke. It wasn't just smoke. It was Afghanistan. It was the smell of a Humvee that had been hit. I had to excuse myself, go to the bathroom, and just stare at the mirror for 10 minutes, telling myself, "You're safe. You're home." That's the reality. It's not a movie. It's my life. Here's the hot take. Memorial Day isn't about the veterans who are here, it's about the ones who aren't. And that's a heavy weight to carry while everyone else is partying. If you're a veteran struggling, give yourself permission to opt out. Curate your environment. Visit a cemetery early when it's quiet. Find your tribe, the ones who get it without explanation. I have a buddy, we call each other on Memorial Day. We don't even say much, just, "Hey, I'm thinking of you." That's enough. And for friends and family, don't say Happy Memorial Day. Instead, try, "I'm thinking of you and your friends today." Acknowledge the wait. Offer a quiet coffee, not a loud parade. Because true honor isn't found in a burger or a fireworks show, it's in compassionate understanding of the cost of service. I've had people tell me, "But you're a veteran, you should be proud." And I am proud. But I'm also grieving. Those two things can exist together. Let's talk about the triggers for a second. It's not just fireworks. It's the sound of a car backfiring. It's a door slamming. It's a helicopter flying overhead. I live near a hospital, and every time a medevac chopper goes by, I freeze. My brain goes, "Are we under attack?" And then I have to remind myself, "No, Mikey, you're in your living room. The war is over." But the war never really ends for some of us. It just changes location. I want to talk about survivor's guilt. That's a big one. You see, I made it home, but I had friends who didn't. And every Memorial Day, I think about them. I think about Sergeant Carlo Robinson, who was only 31. I think about Sergeant Ricky Jones, who left behind a wife and kids, and I ask myself, why me? Why am I here and they're not? That guilt doesn't go away. You just learn to carry it. And on Memorial Day, that weight gets heavier. Here's what I've learned. You have to give yourself grace. If you're a veteran and you're listening to this, I want you to hear me. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to stay home. It's okay to turn off your phone. It's okay to cry. I've done all of that, and you know what? It helps. Find a quiet space, light a candle for your fallen brothers and sisters, write their names down, say them out loud. That's honor, that's real. And for the civilians listening, please don't feel awkward. You don't have to have the perfect words, just be present. If you see a veteran looking uncomfortable at a party, pull them aside, ask them, "Hey, you okay?" Don't pry, just let them know you see them. That simple act of acknowledgement can mean the world. I had a friend do that for me once. She just said, "I know today is hard, I'm here." That was it. I almost cried. I want to end this on a note of hope, because even though this is heavy, there is a way through. If the shadows linger, remember, dial 988 and press 1. That's the Veterans Crisis Line. You are never alone in this fight. I've called it. It's anonymous, it's free, and it's staffed by people who get it. Don't let the shame of asking for help keep you in the dark. Reach out. That's not weakness. That's strength. So here's my final thought. This Memorial Day, if you see a flag at half-staff, don't just scroll past it. Pause. Think about the names behind that flag. Think about the families who will never hear their loved ones laugh again. And if you're a veteran like me, take care of yourself. You earned the right to be here. Honor the fallen by living. Not by suffering in silence, but by finding moments of peace, even in the chaos. Thanks for listening to Great Day Radio's Political Correctness podcast, The Unspoken Battle. I'm DJ Mikey D. Remember, the cost of freedom is written in blood. Don't forget that. But also remember, you are not alone. Take care of each other. And if you're struggling, reach out. 988. Press 1. If you are listening to this podcast on our social media, be sure to listen to part 2 at greatdayradio.com as we discuss hot topics that are affecting veterans in politics and pet peeves that triggers veterans. I'll talk to you next time. Stay strong. Thank you for your love and support. Back to the music. If you are listening on our radio show at live365.com, search Great Day Radio Smooth Jazz. Peace out.